With the management of Seamec, who've joined us on the show. Mr. Naveen Mota, the whole-time director and president of operations at Seamec, has joined us on the show. Mr. Mota, hi, morning, and good to be speaking with you. You know, a significant charter coming your way on the Lamprell barge charter. Give us a sense if this is a one-off deployment for Seamec Glorious, or are you seeing this converting into a longer-term relationship with Lamprell beyond this 180-day time period?
Morning. So on this Lamprell charter, we have been discussing with the Lamprell for quite some time, and we hope that this is not going to be one of kind of relationship with them, and we will be having many more of such similar contracts that we will be announcing.
Hi, morning, Mr. Mota. Meryl D'Souza as well joining in on this conversation. Can you just expand on beyond Seamec, Anant? Is there any other vessel acquisition or fleet expansion which is under active evaluation for the company for this continuing year, FY27 as well as FY28?
So we keep looking for suitable acquisition, and as we have been seeing that there are sectoral tailwinds are there, and we are continuously in talks with many vessel owners for acquiring some tonnage. So talks are going on with a couple of people, and as soon as something concrete is there, we will be definitely announcing it to the stock exchanges and to people at large.
And Mr. Mota, Seamec's Paladin has finally arrived back in India after being stuck in Dubai for quite some time. Can you talk to us about what is the status, and by when can Paladin now be ready for full-time deployment, and any contracts that you are trying to bid for Paladin?
So Paladin has come back from Dubai. It was stranded due to this geopolitical situation. So it has come back to Mumbai. And as we speak, a vessel has been already gone back on its contract with ONGC. So we have already announced this to stock exchange yesterday that vessel has gone on air.
Right, Mr. Mota. On this ONGC tender, can you tell us if there are any other large ONGC tenders which are coming up in the near term where Seamec is actively bidding?
So currently there are no upcoming tender for the ONGC, but majority of our vessels are already contracted for long term. And there are some other tender which are coming, which will be for work in ONGC Mumbai High Field only. So that we will be soon announcing the outcome of those contracts.
Mr. Mota, I'm just trying to understand the UK subsidiary impairment that has taken place. The street is doubtful about the European subsidiary now going ahead and bagging contracts from Norway or the rest of Europe. Can you give us a latest update on what's happening when it comes to your European business?
We have taken a very conscious call on the impairment, because due to this geopolitical reason that there has been some kind of downward revision in the prices over there. So we have taken a very conscious and judicial call on making this impairment. And we still continue to look forward to expanding our geographical reach in North Sea area. But we want to go there with a very cautious kind of approach. We don't want to go just headlong, and because the assets which are required to work there are very less, but it is a quite demanding kind of requirement. So we are still evaluating the option over there, and we'll definitely come back if something concrete is finalized.
Understood, Mr. Mota. Now, I just want to understand about your bidding pipeline. So given the current geopolitical scenario and the geopolitical volatility in West Asia, has your bidding pipeline or client conversations changed materially over the last quarter?
See, currently all our vessels are already deployed either on long-term basis, or we already have some visibility for deploying them. So right now there is no idle capacity, but we are still getting some inquiries which are quite positive, and that's why we are looking for newer acquisition of the vessel, and we are talking to possible sale of possible purchase for some one or more vessels.
Okay. And Mr. Mota, I'm just trying to understand, given that this geopolitical uncertainty is back once again, we've seen a lot of volatility when it comes to trade routes also. Is the guidance that you've given for FY27 still intact, 15% growth in both top and bottom line, and EBITDA margins around 40 to 42%? Just talk to us about whether this growth is on track first.
That growth remain intact, because most of our vessels are either working on Mumbai in coastal area of India, or one of the vessel is working in Saudi Arabia, which remains unaffected. So the only impact we had was when Paladin was stranded over there, but now Paladin is already back into the Mumbai and in the contract. So we do not see any kind of dent in the guidance what we have given.
So that sounds good. Mr. Mota, on that note, you've also guided for your EBITDA margin to be between 40 and 42%. Last quarter, this number was at 49. Before that, it was around 43, 44. What would lead to this sequential moderation that we're expecting to see? And while I understand that this is for the recent quarters, can you give us a sense on by when you see this number crossing 50% perhaps?
If our business get affected due to this seasonal variation, where during the monsoon period some of our vessels are not working, so that's why you will see that numbers during the Q2 are lumpy numbers, and Q4 are the best number. So that's why the margin, if we look at quarterly basis, it will look that okay, we are having Q4 which is a good margin, then Q3, Q1, so it's like that. But overall, we think that we can maintain 40 to 42% comfortably, and maybe with one or two more new contract coming in, maybe we will be able to improve on that also.
Okay, so we're going to be watching out for that, and especially on that margin number. But Mr. Mota, thank you so much for taking the time out and speaking with us. So good to be talking to you today.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.